Live in Denver, Colorado, the hometown for the Nuggets for an Eastern versus Western Conference matchup right here. Look now, State Farm presents the starting lineups. Someone will be keeping an eye on Ty Lawson.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, Lawson is playing with more and more confidence every time I see him play. A consistent threat in transition, we know, because of his incredible speed, but he's developed that outside game to go along with it.
And we know that speed kills, and his quickness is lethal. I mean, when he's in top gear, it's very difficult to stay in front of him. And despite being only 5'11", the explosiveness and strength allow him to finish strong inside.
And right now for the Bucks, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note. They're faced now with what is probably the easiest part of their schedule. They've got a lot of home games on the docket, but they can't take anything, guys, for granted.
This is a favorable portion of the schedule for this club. They're going to have a number of games at home, and they've been difficult to beat there, so this should work out to their advantage.
Yeah, the schedule really kind of plays out well for them. A number of home games over a short period of time, as you mentioned, Clark. So their track record in the building has already been good, and they'd like to keep it going.
Here is Jennings. In the game against Orlando, very impressive.
You know, when you think about height, length, and leaping ability, I'm not sure there's anybody else in the league who combines those attributes like JaVale McGee. Just an amazing athlete for a player of his size.
The defense caught dozing off that time.
Those open dunks, pretty high percentage.
Yeah, you're not going to miss many of those. I mean, this is really a poor defensive effort.
Backing him down is Iguodala. And that one's good. Iguodala's got his first 2 points of the night. When you talk about the athleticism for McGee, his ability to run will serve him well with those Nuggets.
Oh, yeah, he's actually thrived in that up-and-down, open-court style the Nuggets play. I mean, they get a guy who can block shots, who has unparalleled length and athleticism. That's a good fit for both.
And here's Lawson, following Brandon Jennings' three. Lawson kicks to Iguodala. Here's Fareed. Off on the layup.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
I'm not sure you guys had a chance to catch the entire press conference, but what'd you think about his comments after that last game?
Well, I really admire and respect the attitude this kid brings. I mean, it's always about wins and getting the ultimate goal of an NBA title. He never loses focus or gets distracted with much of anything else. That attitude is going to win over a lot of people in the organization and in the locker room.
Well, everyone will come out and say they're focused on winning a championship, but you know, they can get distracted pretty easily. I think when you listen to him, he means it. You can really tell. It's very sincere, you know, when he talks about what his goals for this season are.
He may not be their top three-point option, guys, but you still got to cover him. I mean, you got to defend him in some form or fashion.
Well, this is the first full season of the post-Carmelo era in Denver, and looks to me like the Nuggets are going to be just fine. They've got a collection of talent. Maybe not superstar talent, but a lot of very, very good players.
Now here's Allen after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Clark, the pass to Jennings. From deep. Good on the shot. Jennings has got 9 points.
This has been the start that they had hoped for, coming out knocking down 4 of their first 5 shots.
And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. Third is Brandon Jennings.
Well, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and shoot the three. A great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Yeah, I'd love to see a three-point shooting contest just amongst the point guards so we could watch these guys do work. I mean, I don't know which one of them I'd choose, but they're all pretty good.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Lawson. Pass to Iguodala. Shot to stop the run. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Iguodala's got his second bucket of the night. And you don't need an elite superstar to be a factor in the league, and Denver is just a team that has collected talent, and by virtue of the trades he was just kind of talking about, very, very deep.
Yeah, I like that approach. Naturally, you would love to have a superstar, and if they want to get to be one of the top 3 or 4 teams in the league, they might have to add one, but right now, they've shown they can compete with the talent they have.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke as Scott Skiles. Doris?
He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Lawson, following the basket by Brandon Jennings. Lawson dishes to Iguodala. To JaVale McGee. Stolen by Bosh. Feeds it to Nba2K13. There's the dish to Clark. He dishes it to Allen. Over Iguodala. Allen's shot is off.
It's amazing to think that Scott Skiles, the Bucks coach, was in his 13th season as a head coach in the NBA, 4th with Milwaukee. He's a very defensive-minded, no-nonsense type of guy. Yeah, why not? Keep firing. He's shooting really well here early on.
Bucks leading by 6. Jennings kicks to Clark. He feeds it to Nba2K13. Stolen by Fareed. And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala. And that one's good.
Boy, that happened fast. Just the immediate bucket off the steal.
Well, one of the things they have is the ability to score quickly after a turnover.
And you know, Steve, this Milwaukee Bucks team continuing Coach Scott Skiles' track record of improving teams at the defensive end. Did it in Chicago. He's doing it again in Milwaukee.
Well, he demands a lot of his players at that end of the floor, Kevin. You know, if they guard like he wants, then he'll give them more freedom offensively. But it all starts at the defensive end for Scott Skiles, and his teams know that.
Boy, they're scoring efficiently. They look very focused at the offensive end.
A nice start, no question, making all the right moves here early.
No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, they got swept in the 2 games that they played against this club last year. They lost both of them.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
Clark gets to Jennings. And that is good. Jennings has got 16. We talked about what happened between these two teams last year, Steve. It was a pretty one-sided affair.
Yep, they just had a hard time finding anything that worked against these guys, Kevin. They really did. It was tough for them.
The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Magic.
And offensively, everything just seemed to come so easily to them in that game, Clark.
Yeah, it really did, Steve. I mean, it looked effortless for them at that end of the floor.
Nba2K13, the pass to Bosh. Nba2K13 has JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Makes the alley-oop pass, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And we get an opportunity here to check out Ty Lawson's numbers and see where he sits among the league leaders. 13th in assists, and defensively, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And how about this terrific passing display he's put on, Steve? I mean, as this place on the assist chart shows, if you get to the right spot, he'll find you. That's what he takes pride in.
Shots good by Bosh.
You're going to have a heck of a time finding any flaws in his approach to the game offensively.
Lawson's against Jennings. Here's Iguodala from 13 feet. It goes down. Iguodala's got 10 points in the game.
He's really come out this quarter saying, give me the ball. I'm taking over. I'm demanding the ball. And you know what? He's delivered a tremendous performance this quarter.
It's 2-on-1. Ahead. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Both sides really coming out of the gate firing here.
Guys, they look like they were raring to go in this one. A lot of offense early on.
Here's Bosh. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Bosh has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
See the way he attacked the smaller defender there?
That's what I call know-how. He knows how to use his size. He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
Bucks leading by 4. Jennings dishes to Clark. There's the pass to Allen. He kicks it to Clark. Makes the lead pass. And easy 2 points on the layup. And Nba2K's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Randolph comes in for Kenneth Faried. Jordan Hamilton's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Here's Udrih. Here's Gooden. Nice second effort. Good job staying with it. Gooden's got his first basket of the night.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback possible.
No good from Hamilton.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Udrih. Here's Udo. And the rejection by Randolph. And he recovers it. But he recovers it. Passes it to Dunleavy. Over Randolph. That's good. Dunleavy's got his first basket.
Now, defensively, they have to pick up the intensity and close out on shooters.
Steve, you're right. I mean, they're getting picked apart out there, and the intensity on D's got to pick up as well. I mean, you can't have it on cruise control on defense.
Well, he wasn't going to miss that. I mean, they were way too late to get to him out there.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against New Orleans.
And Kevin, the starters didn't have too much pressure on them in that game because of how effective the bench guys were.
And another thing getting all those quality minutes from the reserves did was keep their starting five fresh for the second half.
No good from Lawson.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's the feed to Udo. He passes to Dunleavy. Kicks to Gooden. Fires it up. Harris kicks to Gooden. It's stolen by Lawson. Miller, the pass to Lawson. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. And now it's only a 5-point Bucks lead.
They saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim. And Ty Lawson, another product of the basketball hotbed, Prince George's County, Maryland. The roll call of NBA players from that area, pretty impressive. Kevin Durant, Michael Beasley, Roy Hibbert, Delonte West, Jeff Green, just to name a few.
Miller tries from 10, and that one's good. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Udrih kicks to Udo. Dishes it to Dunleavy. Here's the three. Gets it to go. Dunleavy's got 5 points so far. And Lawson, it seemed, from high school to college in North Carolina, he's always played with a lot of other talented players.
And even with the Nuggets, Kevin, when you think of their depth, for a point guard, that's always best because you've got plenty of options to serve up and set up. And you don't always have to try to take over the game yourself. So I think it's a good situation for a guy with Lawson's ability.
And Milwaukee has possession. Jordan Hamilton with the triple. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
This has been a strong statement by them, the way they've come out and attacked the glass early.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. I love the physical play, the fact that they're taking the game right to their opponents.
Here's Lawson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans. McGee, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
Man, he is an absolute force when he gets near the hoop.
Here's Clark, and he beat the buzzer, but it's no good. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
The newest 2K style magazine, arriving in stores now.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
And this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them.
So with BOSH on the bench, here's the group that Scott Skiles has on the floor. Clark, he's in at shooting guard. Joel Prisbilla is out there with John Henson. Then it's Allen, and it's Jennings in at the point guard position. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He finished with 27 points and added a couple of rebounds with that. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Well, thank you, Doris. Clark, what a game he's had.
I loved it. I mean, passion, intensity, focus, right on top of things. These are the games when you know you're feeling it and flowing nicely.
And when you have that, when you know it's there, you've got to attack. And that's exactly what he did. He took advantage of the circumstances and really came through with a phenomenal performance.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
I don't think it's possible to make a better pass than that, guys.
And he finished so well, Clark, too. Not too shabby on that jam.
Not bad at all.
And it takes perfect timing to pull off that alley-oop, but these two guys seem to have that synergy between each other.
Here's Clark after the Nuggets pick up 2. Prisbilla kicks to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clark dishes to Allen. Launches it. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. Look at Cool Hands, a top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and deliver the offense in addition to running the offense. What a star-studded bunch of players.
Yeah, I agree with you. The thing that, to me, makes these guys special, Steve, is that they can do so many things to enable and help their offense. And not all point guards in the league have the unique combination of skills to produce that these guys do. And they've done it on a night-in, night-out basis. And I've marveled at their consistency as well.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Lawson kicks to Gallinari. Iguodala outside. Gallinari with the screen for Iguodala. Chandler outside. Back to Iguodala. Over Clark. Iguodala no good.
Now, he thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
Allen passes to Clark. Back to Allen. Outside Jennings. Shoots over McGee. Jennings can't get it to go. And that one's good. Prisbilla's got his first bucket of the night.
He will fight you down low, guys. Really battles in there. He comes up with a lot of second-chance buckets.
Backing him down is Iguodala. Gallinari. No good from outside. Jennings drives in. Pass to Clark. Jennings dishes to Clark. Allen kicks to Prisbilla. Count the bucket. And it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
It's been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Miller outside. Feeds it to Hamilton. A 3 ball. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 3 assists in the game. Bucks leading by 7. Here's Udrih. Now the dish to Bosh. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih. That's now 8 points for Chris Bosh.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Miller outside. Back to Randolph. The rebound by the Bucks.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
That's good. Nba2K13's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Now, here's Brewer. Right now averaging 5 points a game. There's the bucket. Good. Hamilton's got 11 points.
Kevin, nice high percentage look right there.
Now Udrih. He dishes it to Bosh. He feeds it to Dunlap. Harris outside. Bucks passing it around. Shot from 16. And Udrih gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft.
Now here is Miller. Averaging 6 points per contest. Randolph passes to Fareed. James it with authority.
You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash money, the easy way.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash money. I like that, Clark.
So it's the Bucks now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Out to Harris. And there's the pass to Nba2K. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Dunlap. Shot is no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game.
Boy, a lot of fans around the league really focused on that matchup for Chicago.
Here's Miller. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You know what I love about George Karl is that he always seems to make sense out of chaos. You know, anywhere he's been where there's been some unrest with the players, where there's been conflicting personalities, it hasn't seemed to matter. He's made it work, and he's turned every team into a winner.
Here is Miller after the basket by Milwaukee. Passes it to Brewer. Kicks it to Fareed. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Hamilton. Randolph kicks to Brewer. Shoots the 3. They get it back. Miller outside. Hamilton. The feed to Fareed. Over Harris. Fareed, no good.
Really strong performance by them so far in the glass.
You know, the lead they have in the rebounding category is also part of the reason they're on top on the scoreboard as well.
And Stephen, you talk about Coach Karl's ability to overcome locker room turmoil. What do you think his secret is?
Well, he's just honest. You know, he's brutally honest, and I think players like that. They don't want to see a politician. They don't want somebody who's going to, you know, just try to figure out how to do things. They just want to see somebody who's going to be honest with them and not play favorites and just, you know, tell the team like it is. And I think that's worked for George Karl over the years.
They get it back. Misses the layup. The Nuggets trail by 9 and pushing it up. Here's Denver. Hamilton with it. And Bosh picks him up defensively. And a miss there on the triple. The Bucks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Here's Harris. That's good. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Bucks leading by 9. Jennings dishes to Clark. He passes to Allen. Dishes it to Clark. Back to Allen. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Chandler. Oh, the one-hand jam.
He's definitely showing some real sweet dunking skills here.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. What a play.
Yeah, that was spectacular.
Feeds it to Udo. Pass to Clark. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Jennings with the bucket.
Well, with Brandon Jennings, we've seen steady improvement in terms of his shooting percentage during the course of his career. He came in as just a jump shooter, and now he's really finishing around the rim and showing better shot selection as well.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. Look at Cool Hands. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Exactly. The IQ he's shown at the defensive end this past month has been very, very impressive.
And for Jennings, as we talked about him offensively, a quick, explosive guard. He can't create his shot. Clark pretty easy.
Yeah, I think he could be comfortably a 20-point per game scorer in this league, Kevin. The issue with him is just to continue to grow and be efficient, to make the game easier for himself, to know how to harness and unleash his terrific speed. That's where he's going to make his next step of growth.
Gooden cans it from short range. Gooden's got his second basket of the night.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
The dish now to Chandler. Down low. And he makes good on the layup. Mozgov's got his first points of the night.
Well, the D just letting them go inside with impunity. Way too easy.
That's 10 of their last 12 points now in the paint area.
Here's Clark. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Orlando. Fires the 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Udo. That is his first foul of the game.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Mozgov. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Henson's checked in. Iguodala outside. Fires for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Gooden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Clark. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for Denver. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brisbilla comes in for Drew Gooden. And it's Dunleavy in for Ray Allen. And so Clark nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 9. Lawson outside. Goes for the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
I'm not sure if any play is going to top that one.
Maybe the only play that could beat it is another alley-oop jam.
Yep.
Even then, it'd be hard to execute it any better than that one.
Clark kicks to Jennings. Over Lawson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Not his best quarter. I mean, the shots just haven't fallen for him.
Bucks leading by 5.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
They get it again. And Dunleavy gets it to go in. Dunleavy's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Iguodala, the pass to Lawson. McGee is screen on Jennings. Lawson kicks to McGee. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And we finish one half of basketball.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us at halftime. We got a terrific game going on at Pepsi Center. The Milwaukee Bucks have the lead against Denver. No signs of letting up. They're riding high with this hot streak, and they continue to play well. Brandon Jennings with a phenomenal first half. Always a threat to go off in any given game, and he hasn't disappointed. And the Nuggets, they're putting up a fight. Active hands is the way you describe their play. Getting a good amount of steals. They're playing up defensively and picking them off. Jordan Hamilton giving them a nice boost. What a revelation he's been, coming off the bench to put up some incredible numbers. And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with the call in the second half.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Brandon Jennings.
All game long, he's been dialed in from deep, hitting 3 after 3.
And his sharpshooting display should open up the floor, as they'll have to try to clamp down on him from outside, and that could open up other lanes.
Kenneth Faried and JaVale McGee, they're inside. Iguodala out there with Lawson, and it's Chandler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Iguodala. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Clark. Bosh, the screen. From the arc. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 10.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
Lawson dishes to Iguodala. Backs in. Fades away. Again, Iguodala missing.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Clark, the pass to Nba2K13. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Nba2K13 was a question mark coming into the league. People didn't know what position he was. But I'll tell you what position he plays. He plays winner, okay, because he can defend, he can score off the dribble, he can get offensive rebounds. He just does whatever you need of him to help win a game.
Well, he's a team player. And, you know, he was a winner at UCLA, too. And the good scouts saw that quality. And they also saw a great athlete, a long kid who was a willing learner. All these things make a difference. Yeah, they hit gold with that kid.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody. Steve, what about you?
Well, I wasn't thinking about soup. I was just impressed with the strong finish, wearing that rim out. Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Denver calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Brandon Jennings.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Lawson kicks to McGee. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, I love the way they've been attacking inside, Kevin.
All right, guys, they're getting a lot of points in the painted area, not settling for outside shots, and I don't see any reason to change strategy here.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Bucks. And Lawson with the drive. Shoots over Jennings. Again, the Nuggets score.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Bucks leading by 9. Leads him in there. Here is Nba2K13. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 3 assists now in this one. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Now, here is Lawson. He has 6. Backing him down is Iguodala. Fade away. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, they've built a big lead here so far, and a lot of it has to do with how well they've been rebounding.
Yeah, every time they make a stop, they're securing the rebound, and that's really allowed them to get out to this lead.
Chandler's shot, good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Well, Wilson Chandler's a good outside shooter. Not great, but a two-way player. He can do a lot of things for you defensively, and he can also rebound and score.
Now here's Allen, looking for his first bucket of the game. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. Second chance shot. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got his third rebound on the night. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Chandler. Nba2K13. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And you know what, fellas, as much as Chandler brings to the table, if he became an even better shooter, I think he could be scary good offensively.
Now, here is Lawson. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Offensive rebound. And it's McGee with the jam.
That's what he's all about. That's who he is, retrieving those misses and exploding right back to the bucket.
Prime example of it right there, no question. Good point, Clark.
Yeah, great rebounder and a great finisher, so that's a difficult combination to deal with for the defense.
Here's Clark. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Allen outside. Over Chandler. Allen, that's good. The Nuggets trail by 9. Lawson dishes to Iguodala. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, one thing you love about Andre Iguodala is his durability. He's missed fewer than 30 games in his entire 8-year career. And one of those guys who takes great care of himself in the offseason. Works hard, watches his diet. I think that's been a big factor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Drew Gooden is checked in for Bosh. Henson comes in for Nba2K13. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Ray Allen. Here's Clark, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. The Nuggets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And Iguodala, you spoke about his attention to diet and training, already a tremendous athlete, just naturally.
Yeah, but he's taking it to another level, and that's what the great ones do. They find ways to continue to get better no matter where they are currently. And last season, he dug into those salads, cut down or cut out candy bread and red meat. And a terrific athlete became better.
That's blocked.
A humongous lead for him here. I mean, they've really done a good job of controlling the flow of the game.
Yeah, and I think it's the rebounding they have to thank for that, Clark, because it's really set the tone in this contest. Now we get a chance to check out Andre Iguodala. An incredible last month for him. You see where he stands. 7th in assists. And there aren't too many guys more efficient offensively around the league. He's in the top 15 in field goal percentage.
And, you know, looking again, Steve, at his place among the top 10 assist men, he's been providing a lot of room service dimes to his teammates, and I hope they appreciate it.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Anthony Randolph is checked in for JaVale McGee. Alinari comes in for Kenneth Faried. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Randolph, good in defending. On the wing, Iguodala, just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. And it's Iguodala again missing.
Right now, he's in a bit of a funk. I'd look for them to look at other options on offense.
From 10 feet out, Jennings can't get it to go. And it's good. Gooden's got 6. The Nuggets trail by 13. Here's Gallinari. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
He dishes it to Iguodala.
Man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
Here's Clark. He's got 14. It's blocked. He feeds it to Randolph. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Randolph's got his first bucket in this one. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. Bucks number 1.
Well, Kevin, you and I have talked about it time and time again. Rebounding is what wins games, and this team has been outstanding on the boards. That's why they've led the league in rebounding and also have put together a good record as well.
And so it's Milwaukee now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. It's back to Jennings. Now the pass to Gooden. Fades back. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Gooden's got 8 points.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
He kicks it to Randolph. Jennings with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Gets it to go. Jennings has got 20 points.
Costly mistake at the other end to set up that fast break.
That's what you want to do after a turnover. Push the ball up the floor and strike quickly.
That's good.
That's grace over power, guys. With that finger roll, gets him 2 points. Impressive stuff.
Passes to Clark. Kicks to Henson. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at the Lakers. And, of course, the Nuggets. 6.5 games behind them.
You know, right now for the Nuggets, they've really been a revelation. I mean, for them to have played as well as they have over the course of this season, you'd have to say they're one of the NBA's best feel-good stories.
I agree with that, Clark. I mean, before this season started, this club was an afterthought. I mean, everybody just assumed that, you know, they would be way down in the standings. There'd be nothing much to write about, but they've been one of the best stories of the year. They've played hard, they've played together, and they've put together a very solid season to this point.
Here's Miller. That is good. Miller's got 6.
And all these turnovers have left their defense really vulnerable.
Yeah, no time to get set, Steve, and they've given up a lot of buckets that way.
Now here's Jennings. 20 points for him. Clark lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Iguodala. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. And now it's only a 5-point Bucks lead.
Boy, both teams showing a lot of hustle, Clark.
Steve, especially since halftime, I mean, they're flying around out there, giving up a lot of energy and putting together a pretty good show.
Here is Miller. He has 6. Back to Iguodala. The feed now to Gallinari. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And the Nuggets with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Randolph. Kenneth Faried comes in for Gallinari. And it's Lawson in for Andre Miller. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Chris Bosh is checked in for Gooden. Udo comes in for Henson. And Mbamute is checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Allen in for Cool Hands. Now here's Jennings, averaging 16 points a game. Bosh. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 5th assist in this one.
And what a touch he has from long range, guys. He'll stretch the defense single-handedly because of how effective he is from beyond the arc.
Well, that's what he's built his reputation on, Steve, being a spot-up shooter. And as often as he hits the target, he's got the freedom and the green light to let it fly from anywhere on the court.
Chandler goes in over Mbamute. Chandler, no good.
Shot seems to be a little awry today, just off a fraction. They've got to have him pick it up, though, and soon. He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Now, here is Lawson. He's got 6. Here's Iguodala. Milwaukee with the rebound. Udo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jennings kicks to Udo. Mbamute, Lawson defending.
Looking at the numbers for Luke Richard Mbamute, he's got 11 points and 1 assist.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And his free throws are only going in at about a 72% rate this season. Not a terrible number, but something that could definitely improve.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
The first free throw is good. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mozgov. The Bucks also with the sub. Clark's checked in. so he gets them both.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Rejected by Chandler.
I think he's been fighting his shot a little bit. He's not getting many of them to drop right now.
And Fareed kicks to Iguodala. One-on-one fast break. Clark the pass to Bosh.
You got to love it. I mean, this kid battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Here's McGee, and he throws it down with one hand.
Guys, I'm going to need just a second to get myself together here.
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it, Clark? Wow.
Man, I don't blame you, Clark. That dunk was unbelievable.
Here's Clark. He's got 14. It's back to Jennings. For the three. Gets it to go. Jennings has got 5 points now this quarter. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. And Lawson with the drive. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Clark. Iguodala with the block. From deep. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Bucks lead by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Coming up this Friday, Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers take on LeBron James and the Miami Heat. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. It's time for the fourth quarter and time to check in with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, to find out who had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
Well, Kevin, our uncontainable game in this one, the stretch by the Bucks. They have shown their ruthless side as there were no signs of letting up from them. Each trip down the floor, it's a different guy getting a bucket, and their lead continues to grow.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the run Doris mentioned, guys, that was really a huge game changer here.
No question, Kevin. Probably the pivotal moment in the game so far, and I thought that really set the tone.
You know, one of the things that was interesting to me is you could see the body language of both teams change at that point. Obviously in different directions. Confident and assured on one side and a bit of chin in your chest on the other side.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Clark in a two-guard. Luke Richard and Baamute out there with Allen. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Jennings in at point.
Both of these teams have really stepped it up offensively.
You know what, Steve? They haven't missed a chance, and I think both teams really know what's at stake on every possession here.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. It's off to Utah for them after this game as they take on the Jazz. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Drew Gooden has checked in for the Bucks. The Nuggets trail by 4. Lawson outside. That is good.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
To the inside. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 6 assists now in the game. Lawson outside. Dishes to Iguodala. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. And that's now 27 points for Iguodala. Jennings kicks to Clark. Feeds to Allen. And Kenneth Fareed pulls it down.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Chandler dishes to McCoy.
Oh! Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
How about that? They finally tie it up.
Can they continue this momentum, guys? We'll see.
Clark, he's covered by Iguodala. Here's Clark. Pass to Bosh. Allen passes to Bosh. Clock at 4. The dish to Clark. Three-pointer. Can't hit. And the Nuggets going the other way. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Fareed kicks to Iguodala. He dishes it to McGee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists now tonight. And Mbaamute's checked in for Drew Gooden. And that one misses.
Wilson Chandler, a physical, athletic, small forward out of DePaul. He's got nice toughness defensively, a great finisher around the rim, good rebounder, excellent all-around player. He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Clark dishes to Bosh. Gives him the lead pass, and that one's good by Clark.
And, you know, guys, you talk about Chandler's toughness. You remember a couple seasons back, he caught an elbow from David Lee, lost a tooth, and then he basically just spit it out and kept on playing. That says a lot to your teammate, that kind of grit and toughness.
He feeds it to Bosh. All sorts of time. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Lawson outside. Iguodala backs down. And again, Denver no good.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Jennings with the ball. Now Lawson defending. The drive by Jennings. Clark the pass to Bosh. Open look. Denver grabs the miss. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Lawson kicks to McGee. Lawson dishes to McGee. Back to Lawson. Iguodala outside. Another shot. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. And it's 29 points for Iguodala.
Another inside bucket. They've got a huge edge in points in the lane.
That's what every coach preaches, inside out, reversible clothing.
Clark kicks to Allen. Inside to Bosh. And strong with the one-handed jam.
2 hands for safety, 1 hand if you want major elevation.
That's right. That's right.
You know you can get up higher with 1 hand. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
It really is true. I mean, you can extend better with 1.
Well, whatever he did,
Really?
whatever it was, it definitely worked, Clark. Yeah, and the defense has to pick it up a little bit here. They're getting bullied inside, guys.
Yeah, they just have not competed well enough. I mean, they've not fought. You want to see fight and aggression.
And Mbamute, Fareed defending. And Mbamute kicks to Clark. The second chance effort. And again, it's Chris Bosh. Bosh has got 12 points here in the second half. Throws up the alley-oop. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Now that's how you execute an alley-oop. There it goes.
And with an exclamation point, too, on the finish. Throw it down hard.
What a terrific play on both ends.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Lawson kicks to Iguodala. In low to Fareed. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Great finish there, Kevin. Took it strong to the cup.
Yeah, an aggressive two-handed jam.
And that's the kind you like, especially in traffic. You got to make sure.
Jennings passes to Mbamute. Allen for the 3. Gets it to go.
One of the great shooters in the history of the game. I mean, Ray Allen is just amazing with that deep range. Incredible accuracy. And he can also put the ball on the deck a little bit once or twice. Pull up jump shots, get to the foul line. Allen's just one of the most consistent scorers we've had in the game for a long time.
And he's rehearsed that motion for so long. It's automatic. I mean, it's something he can do in his sleep. He doesn't even think about the situation or the defender. He eyes his target and lets it fly.
And Mbamute, Fareed defending. Here's Clark. Chandler with the steal. Lawson drives in. Fareed. Back to Lawson. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Jennings. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Boy, both teams showing a lot of hustle, Clark.
Steve, especially since halftime, I mean, they're flying around out there, giving up a lot of energy and putting together a pretty good show.
Iguodala, that's good.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm him, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
No good from Clark.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
To take the lead. Chandler outside. Back to Iguodala. Backing down. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Iguodala's got 35 in the game. Jennings dishes to Clark. Kicks it out to Jennings. He passes to BOSH. Allen right side. Takes a three. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Chandler, no good. The Bucks trail. Jennings kicks to Clark. BOSH up on top. Allen outside. Over Chandler. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And 11 points for Allen.
Boy, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
The pass to Clark. Bahamute, a screen on for Reed. And Bahamute, the pass to Clark. It's deflected. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Gooden's checked in. Here's Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. The Nuggets trail. And here's Lawson. On the wing, Chandler. From 18 feet away. And Andre Iguodala with the slam. There is just no way, Clark, to tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Yeah, 6 lead changes so far. So which team can come up with that big play you're talking about, Clark? That's going to be interesting.
Only got a half step on his man, but that's all he needed when he ran off the pick. And as a result, able to finish the layup. That's nicely done.
He kicks to Lawson. And Bahamute pulls it in. Well, the Bucks shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from the offense. Shot from 12. Kicks it out to Allen. Outside BOSH. Pass to Jennings. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Cool hands checked in for the Bucks. And Lawson, here we go. And that one's good. Lawson's got 4 points this quarter. I think Clark and Steve, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, both teams really competing, neither side giving any ground. This should be a fun finish. I agree with you, Kev.
I think it's as simple as this, guys. Get him the ball. That's all you need to do. Give it to him.
Elbow shot is on the way. That doesn't go either for Lawson. Milwaukee in the lead. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Clark. Denver grabs the miss.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
And that had to feel good.
Yeah, he exhaled as that one went down.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jennings kicks to Clark. It's back to Jennings. Kicks it to Clark. And there's the feed to Allen. Good!
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
Iguodala with it. Dishes it to Lawson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The Nuggets moving the ball around. They grab their own miss. McGee dishes to Chandler with the lead pass. Outside for Lawson. Left side Chandler. Back to Lawson. It falls!
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Jennings for three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying, see you next time.